Hi everyone, I hope you're all well. I have got a chance to record the final video for assessment in HSP 101, which is the assessment task 3, the discussion board participation. As you can see from my corny graphics here, this means that you get online and you need to contribute your ideas or thoughts and read, to a certain extent, if you want to, read the posts of others and reply if you want to, but this is not, it's not a requirement. And then, of course, you get online and type it up. Now, my recommendation, as I've said many, many times, is to please put it in a Word document first and then use that Word document to just copy and paste into the discussion board, because Milo can do some really weird, refreshing stuff sometimes and they disappear. So, as you would already know, this is weekly, particularly modules 2 to 10. So module 1 and module 11 are not assessed because that's where you talk about yourself and you give some feedback on the unit in number 11. Ultimately, it needs to be all done by the end of week 14, Friday the 9th of June. So you've got plenty of time to actually add your comments. However, the whole reason this is being done is to help you with feedback on your writing, which I'll talk about in a tick. And if you do wait that long, you won't get any feedback on your writing. So please try to make sure that you get on there and do it as soon as you can. I often struggle to get to this during the week. I'm hoping that over the second half of semester, things will be a lot easier in that respect. But it has been extremely difficult in the first part of semester to do that. The weighting overall for this assessment is 20%. As you know, the contributions should be no more than 200 words per week. You need to monitor, read, research topics, all of those types of things, and post no more than 200 words per week in the discussion topic. Now, what I'll do is I'll provide you with feedback on a weekly basis, so you know what you're doing and what needs improvement. And I will do this based around your content as well as your writing. I'll tell you if you're on the right track or if you're way off track and you're talking about what you did at the local shop or something. It's about the writing itself and making sure that you've got just something that's on par with the overall topic. I've put an image here that shows you what the discussion boards look like. I'm sure you already know that. That sort of stuff is pretty straightforward. Yeah, so as I've said before, this is about your writing, not so much about the content. The purpose of the discussion board is to give you feedback on your writing in an incremental fashion and enable your writing to improve from week to week. And feeding back on your content generally, but the focus is to help your writing get better over the course of the semester. If your comment is way off, then I will, talk about the fact that you need to bring it back to the overall topic for that week. But overall, it's pretty straightforward. There's some general rules about not making rude, hurtful, sexist, homophobic, transphobic, racist, or other disparaging comments. Make sure you respect people's ideas and perspectives. Feel free to share differences in opinion. If critical, apply it to the argument rather than the person, so take care with that. Sometimes people can dominate conversations. I haven't seen this happening at all so far in our unit. It's been pretty good. I have seen it in other units though, where people just post every single week and then they go on to reply to every single post that people put up there, and this is not necessary. Certainly read the ones that are up there, but it's certainly not necessary to reply to every one of them. Be careful with how you use wit, humour, irony, sarcasm. It can be easily misinterpreted without the usual voice tone and body language cues, so just take care with that. And also, I'll be deleting anything that doesn't comply with these general guidelines or not deemed appropriate. I know it sounds crazy to talk about that, but we've had posts from students in the past where they're advertising a sunglasses business. I shit you not. So just bear that stuff in mind. Make sure when you're actually putting something up online, indicate the subject, create single subject messages where possible, be polite, address people by name as appropriate, and so forth. Remember that somewhere down the track, it might seem at the moment that this person is just a student to you in these online environments, but the reality is that a lot of these just students are working in the field and they could well be on your hiring panel in future. Please be nice. I tell people about that every single time they do online discussions and every single time they do group work, because for some reason people just can't seem to get it a lot of the time. Get the message, that is. Make your messages easy to read. Keep them as brief and to the point as possible. Short paragraphs, short sentences, but make sure that you're pretending that you're writing paragraphs in a way that you would in an essay. Use those fully developed paragraphs so that people understand what you're talking about. Structure your message if necessary with bullet points or numbered lists. Use subheadings if necessary, but realistically at 200 words you definitely shouldn't be using or needing subheadings to talk about what your main points are. That's just a few tips. That's it. I hope that was helpful. Apologies for not getting it up sooner. I am, as you can probably tell, a little bit sick this week and quite run down and desperately trying to catch up on things that I haven't been able to address. But I'm hoping that helps you at least a little tiny bit for the rest of the semester. Have a lovely week, and I'll chat to you all really soon. Bye!